Hello, good evening. Welcome to Meditate with Marie, where I'm going live. I'm going to give you guys a little technique to help cope with anxiety. There we go. Let me post an emoji so that will enable me to see your comments. And hopefully we're set up where you guys can see and hear me. If you're joining me live, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'll just give it a couple of minutes to let people come in and join us live and see if their notifications come up, get themselves ready. Let me know if you're joining me, where you're from, how you are. Come say hi. And let me know if you can hear me okay. Is the music too loud? Is it too quiet? Can you hear my voice okay? Let me know. Hey Gabriella, thank you for joining us. I know you're down in Suffolk. You don't have to tell me where you're from. And hey Amanda coming in. Hey Julie. Come say hi you guys. Hopefully I can see all your comments as they arise. So it's Monday night, it's 9 o'clock, and I am here to offer a little bit of anxiety relief. I really want to call this little time and space anxiety hour, but we're not here for an hour, so that doesn't quite resonate. If anybody's creative and you think of a better name for it, let me know. Let's see what we can create together. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're okay. Thank you so much for joining me. As you can see, I've set myself up in a comfy space. So this is a safe space. Hopefully it's kind of warm on the eyes and inviting so that you feel quite relaxed when you tune in and watch. So hi Helen, hi Kat, hi Jackie. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Oh, I love that so many of you are coming in and joining me. This is amazing. Well done. I consider you well-being warriors just for simply showing up. Well done. Let me know how your anxiety levels have been this week, even if you put them on a scale of 1 to 10. So if you joined me live last week or even caught up on catch up, you may have seen or chosen to practice with me the 3-part breathing technique that we started with. Great way to reduce anxiety and just tune into sensations of the body. There are so many breathing practices we can use to help combat or even just cope with anxiety. And even stress and depression and tension and all those things in general. The breath is such a powerful thing, and I'm definitely going to bring you some more breathing techniques, but tonight I am going to show you a mindfulness technique, and it's my personal favorite. So there's lots and lots of things that we can do over the weeks. Some are going to resonate with you more than others. Some you're going to find easier than others or more helpful. I encourage you just to maybe try them all and see what works for you and find your own way. Oh, some of you have had bad days. Some of you are feeling out of sorts. Oh, bless you. Well, let's see what we can do to help that, yeah? I hope that you can be gentle on yourself. I hope that you can feel like you want to support yourself rather than be hard on yourself for feeling anxious. So I experienced a little bit of anxiety myself this week. Midweek I had some technical problems with my computer. God bless it, it's 12 years old, so it's done really, really well. And I thought it was completely dead, but it's not. It's okay. It was just a keyboard issue. But let me tell you how that works for me. So I was trying to get into the computer, which is essential for my bookkeeping and, you know, really important stuff. And when I realized that I couldn't, and it was a huge problem, I immediately began to feel anxious. Now, in mindfulness, it's all about being in the present moment and being aware of what's going on and observing without judgment what's going on. So I immediately began to like feel those sensations and instantly observe them. So for me, it felt like a great big black hole in the pit of my stomach. I realized that my stomach felt like, oh, and that was the anxiety hitting right there. That tensed up, and my jaw always tenses when I'm anxious, so I became aware of that pretty swiftly. Now, to observe the sensations in your body is a practice that takes time and practice. It's so easy to get caught up in the, oh God, my heart's racing, I feel like this, I feel like that, or even without even being aware of the sensations in your body. So tonight in this technique, I'm going to ask you to observe and become aware and see if we can embrace them. So when we feel anxious, it's perfectly natural to try and push away and resist those feelings. If you had a child with you or somebody that you loved, I'm going to use Moonicorn. Hello, Moonicorn, as a little example of this, right? If Moonicorn here, say that I love her, if she was distressed or upset or anxious and really struggling, if her heart was pounding and her hoofs were sweating and she was shaking and her breath was erratic and she felt really anxious and horrible, the compassionate part of us, our fundamental nature, I wouldn't be like, ah, get lost, you stupid idiot. Ooh, don't go away. I wouldn't do that to her, would they? I'd be like, oh, how can I help, Moonicorn? What can I do, you know? And I would try and support it, you know, support her. So, how can we bring that kind of mindset towards ourselves, right? If you can have compassion for others that are in distress and they need a little assistance, a little embrace, a little hug, a little bit of love, how come we don't do that to ourselves? And that's the kind of technique we're going to use tonight. So this is a really good SOS in the moment when you feel anxious. So you might not necessarily feel anxious right now or when you watch this video later on. So I'm going to teach you the technique and then invite you to try and remember it or practice it in the moments in the future when anxiety arises. And remember, anxiety is natural. It happens to everybody. We just experience it on different levels, different degrees, on different days. So if you'd like to try this technique with me, I invite you to make yourself comfortable. You can either sit like me, or you can lay down or sit in a chair. The choice is yours. And let's just take a moment to feel grounded. Allow yourself to feel a little bit connected to the earth. Feel that kind of sensation. Notice which body parts make contact with the ground. And know that in this moment you are safe and you are supported. I got you your back. Okay. So let's just check in with ourselves right now. I invite you to close your eyes and allow the sound of my voice to guide you. So maybe taking a couple of deep breaths. Let's take 3 just gentle cleansing breaths. So inhaling, nice and slowly and steady, and then exhale to release. See if you can squeeze out a little bit extra air on the exhale. Inhaling, breathing in nice and calm, and as you exhale, relax the shoulders and the face. One more time, inhaling and exhaling, and then just breathing naturally. I invite you to observe. Notice any sensations within the body. And if you feel anxious right now, how does that feel for you? Do you feel it in the stomach, the chest, maybe in your shoulders or your face? Knowing that each of us experience this in different places, in different ways. And if you're not feeling particularly anxious, I invite you just for a brief moment to think of a time when you were, or think of a scenario that makes you anxious, and bring that to the forefront of your mind, and then observe what happens in the body. Notice any areas that instantly feel tight or tense, any feelings of discomfort, or like you want to push it away from you, like you just don't want to be there in that space right now. You're okay, I promise. So continue to breathe. And now, rather than resisting or pushing away those sensations, I invite you to lovingly embrace them. Just accept them and see how that feels. If you can just go, okay, all right, my stomach feels tense right now. Okay, my face is tense, my jaw is tense, my back feels tight. Anything that's there or has arisen, see if you can just accept it rather than push it away. And then tuning into the breath, we'll use it as an anchor to ground us. Inhaling. And as you exhale, direct the breath to any of those tight areas and see if you can relax the muscles. So inhaling and exhaling, perhaps relaxing the tummy, softening the jaw. And just see if you can send them areas of your body a little bit of love. In the same way that you would want to nurture or soothe somebody else if they were in distress. See if you can compassionately do that towards yourself right now. And with each exhale, use the breath to relax the tension in the body. And then lightly begin to watch as those sensations dissolve. And we can also use the mind and our power of visualization right now to connect to the heart space and think of each other and anybody else around the world who is feeling anxious or distressed. And see if you can send that compassion out towards them as well. So wishing them some love and the ability to embrace their tension and nurture it with a loving, compassionate attitude. Tuning into that sensation of you are absolutely not alone in how you're feeling. There is somebody else out there right now who feels exactly the same. Probably many, many people. Send yourself some love and send them some love too. And breathe into that sensation. Notice how it feels. Observing any changes within the body. And again, returning to the breath, following the inhale and exhale at any given time. And just visualizing them sensations dissolving, any areas of stress or tension, easing out, dissolving. And just before we finish, let's visualize once again, using our mind's eye, whatever it is you've been worrying about or negatively imagining about. Let's visualize the best possible outcome to that scenario or that situation. What does it look like to experience the most positive, fantastic outcome of your worries? What would be the best solution? And then try and visualize it as if that's already happened. Your body believes whatever your mind tells it to. So if you can visualize the best possible outcome in your mind, and try and visualize it as if it's already happened and you feel relieved and grateful for that solution. And then notice now how the body feels. Observe any changes, any sensations of ease. Scanning through your body and allowing all parts to relax. Relax the face, the shoulders, the belly. Relax your hands and anywhere else that you've been holding tension onto recently. And follow your breath. Take a few moments here just to simply breathe. Nice and naturally, inhaling and exhaling with ease. You can feel free, if you wish, to gently open the eyes and switch the video off. If you'd like to then close your eyes and stay here a while. Or if you're coming to awaken in real time with me, I invite you to begin to deepen the breath now, inhaling a little bit fuller. And exhaling, affirming to yourself in your own mind, I feel relief. I am relieved. And then when you're ready, gently blinking the eyes open and bringing your awareness back to your present surroundings. Giving your eyes time to adjust and just taking in any colours around you, any textures, just your present surroundings. So know that that's a technique you can use at any time when you notice that you're feeling anxious, and you don't have to sit quietly or close your eyes to be able to do it. With a little bit of practice, you can do these things even when you're out walking or playing around with computers that are broken. Just simply bring your awareness to the tension in your body, lovingly embrace it, breathe into those areas and watch the tension dissolve. So well done if you've practiced this with me. Know that you have already triggered the relaxation response within your nervous system. You've lowered your heart rate, you've lowered your blood pressure, and you've calmed your nervous system. All in around about 10 minutes. Well done. So let me know in the comments below or message me privately after how you found this mindfulness technique. And if you think it would be of benefit to anybody else that needs it at this time, feel free to either tag them in or share this post. Just thank you for sharing this space with me, especially at a time when there's an awful lot of anxiety and tension all around the world, and sometimes we can feel helpless or distressed. The fact that there's a lot of heavy stuff going on in the world right now that we can't actually do anything about. Just know that sometimes it's enough to send that love out to other people and send those kind thoughts, those prayers of healing and those good wishes towards those people. If you do want to share light and energy out into the world, you can light a candle, particularly a pink candle, if you want to send out some healing. And as you light it, just maybe say a little prayer or just a few words of love and courage and hope and safety out into other people in the world. That's a really good thing to do. So thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for just being here and connecting with me. Let me know how this mindfulness technique works for you. Moonicorn finds it very helpful, very useful. Well done, Moonicorn, you're a well-being warrior too. Well done, you guys, you're all well-being warriors. I'm going to be back here next week again, Monday night, 9 o'clock. So if you'd like to join me again live, I'm going to bring another meditation or breathing technique to you to help with anxiety. I hope you sleep well, and I just want you to know I think you're awesome. Well done. So until we meet again, so much love, so much gratitude, and be gentle on yourself. Be compassionate towards yourself. Bye bye for now.